Fantastic. So welcome everybody. If you do have a block or something that you can use as a block, grab that. If you have blankets, you can use blankets. If you have nothing, you can use nothing. But more props might help you in some of the things we do, even if it's not completely necessary. So to start, come to sit comfortably, whether you're sitting with your knees together or sitting cross-legged. And then close your eyes or just place your gaze down onto the floor somewhere in front of you. Josh, would you mind muting yourself? It's going to you, the video. It's okay. And then with your eyes closed, let your palms face up on your body. Anywhere you are, palms face up with the fingers curling in together naturally. So that you can start to feel into the air around you and the temperature and the textures. Regardless of how busy or lazy your day was, finding a moment to tune into yourself. Letting go of any forehead tension by unknitting the eyebrows. Feeling like your cheeks hang heavy, unclenching the jaw. And letting your tongue rest somewhere behind your top teeth, maybe even with the lips slightly parted. Breathing naturally in and out of the nose. And then find one place where you really feel your breath moving. It can be anywhere. Maybe you feel the coolness of the inhales coming in the nose and throat, and the warmth of the exhales there, just right at the nostrils. Maybe it's in the chest and your collarbones rising and falling. Or the rib cage expanding and contracting. Or your belly filling up like a balloon on the breath in and deflating on the breath out. No right or wrong answer. Just choose one of those places and watch your breath from that place. Put your brain there. Inhales turning into exhales. Breathing in after breathing out, just finding this rhythm of your breath without manipulating it in any way. And from wherever you are, take a comfortable inhale in through your nose and throat. Open your mouth and exhale completely out to empty. Seal your lips and inhale slowly from the belly, up wide to the rib cage, up tall to the collarbones, and then hold your breath at the top of your chest. Open your mouth, exhale, and release it back to the belly. Twice more like that. Inhale, bottom to top, filling up all the way to your full capacity. Hold your breath there. Open mouth, exhale, release. And then one last time, the deepest breath you've taken yet, filling up all the way to where you can't fill up anymore. Hold your breath there, and then sneak in a sip of air through your mouth. 2 more. Open up, exhale, let it go. Blink the eyes open. And then lean forward and make your way onto hands and knees. If you're on a block, just move it out of the way. Planting your palms so that they're underneath your shoulders and the knees so that they're underneath your hips. And then at first, just extend your right leg back behind you. Extend your right leg back, tuck the toes, and just pulse it out, opening up the back of your right knee, the back of your right calf, your Achilles tendon. Yeah. Keep your head nice and long. I'm just looking at you guys, so keep your head forward if it's not. And then float your right leg straight up, kicking back through the heel, and flex down through your toes. So it's like you're in a warrior 3 pose. And then reach your left arm out in opposition. Yeah. Draw the bottom ribs in so that you're not just dropping the belly and finding like this overarched back. Really pull the bottom ribs in towards your spine. Take an inhale. And then exhale, draw your knee to your elbow. Inhale again, extend your right leg back, reach your left arm forward. Exhale, knee touches elbow. Once more, inhale it back. Exhale, knee to elbow. Good, inhale it back. Reach your left arm straight up to the sky and bend your right knee so that your heel kicks up towards the ceiling. And then reach your left hand back to grab through the top of your ankle if you can. If you can't grab the foot, just keep kicking and just keep twisting. If you find almost like a hamstring curl here. If you have the foot, kick the foot away from you and look forward. Take a breath in. Exhale, release. Swim your left arm forward and down and tuck your right toes behind you just like you started. Good. Drop the right heel, swing your left foot to the back, and then peel your right arm up. So now you're in a supported side plank. Still on your right leg. Good. Take your top arm, your right arm over your head, and now turn your chin to look under your right armpit. Beautiful. Lift your right arm straight up. And then lift your right leg straight up as well. So now it's like you're in this Ardha Chandrasana half moon shape. Rotate your left shoulder head to the left. See your right fingertips with your left eye. That's how much your head is turned. Good, take one more breath in. And then exhale your right foot down, your right arm forward and down, your right knee back in, and you're in your tabletop. Inhale, tilt the pelvis, drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale, tuck your 10 toes as you round the spine for cat pose so that you open up the arches of your feet as you open up the rib cage. Inhale, point as you arch up, look up, cow pose, drop the belly, lift the chest. Exhale, tuck as you round, chin drops. Inhale, cow, pointing. Exhale, cat, tucking, and then just move through these cat cows a couple of more times on your own. Inhaling for cow, exhaling for cat. And this can be fast or slow. I'm gonna just watch you for a little bit. Moving at your own pace. So nice. Start from the pelvis so that the tailbone tilts first and then your head lifts last. That's it. And then if you want to go a little bit faster, you can, like arching and rounding and inhaling and exhaling, cow and cat, in and out. As fast as you want to go for 10 more seconds. 9, nice Bianca, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back to neutral. Pointing your 10 toes, crown of the head reaches forward. And then take your left leg back behind you. And tuck the toes, opening up the back of your knee, the back of your calf, your Achilles tendon. Crown of the head reaches forward to wherever the front of your room is. And then lift your left leg straight up like warrior 3. Kick through your heel, flex down through the big toes, flex down through the pinky toes. And then reach your right arm forward in opposition. Take a breath in, bottom ribs in. Exhale, draw your knee to your elbow. Inhale, extend, kick, and reach. Exhale, your knee touches your elbow. Once more, inhale, extend. Exhale to crunch. Then this time, inhale, extend, but then lift your right arm up, bend your left knee, and T-twist your right hand to grab to the top of your ankle. If you have the ankle, look forward again and kick the foot away from you. Otherwise, keep reaching, keep kicking, and find this activation of your hamstring, curling your hamstring towards your foot. One breath in. Exhale, release the right hand down, the left leg back, just where you started this side. Tuck the left toes behind you. Ground the left heel, peel your left arm up. Take your left arm over your head, finding this supported Vashisthasana, this supported side plank. Turn your chin to look up under your left armpit. Good, and then for the last few moments, lift your left arm up and lift your left leg up. So you're in this half moon variation. Notice what's going on in your right shoulder. Turn your right shoulder to the right a little more, Lily, if you feel like it's coming towards your ear. Yeah. One more breath. Exhale, left foot down, left hand down, left knee down, and you're back into your tabletop. Back onto all fours, and then flip your wrists. Turn your right hand to the right, 180 degrees, your left hand to the left, and plug your palms into the floor. Finding your cat-cows again. Inhale, tilt the pelvis, drop the belly. Exhale, round. You can keep your toes just pointed as they are, and then find your cat-cows again, in and out, as fast or as slow as you want to go. But as you move through this and keep going as I speak, know that your hands flipped like this. It's wrapping the outer arms forward, and it's bringing your own lungs to the front of your body. So right now, we really want to make sure that our lungs are healthy. So you're filling your lungs up with air from the front to the back to the sides just by turning your arms out. Inhaling and exhaling, and inhaling and exhaling. 5, 4, 3, keep it going. 2, 1. So nice. Back to neutral, flip your wrists forward if they were flipped back. Walk your hands up, palm print in front of you, and then lift your hips up and back and find your first down dog. And walk it out. Bend and straighten the legs. I'm just watching you. Yep. Crack through the toes, roll through the ankles, swivel the hips side to side. Shake your head yes, shake your head no. These hips look so nice. Beautiful. Nice. And then walk your hands back to your feet and forward fold at the back of your mat. Hang over. Yeah. And once you get there, measure out that your feet are 2 of your own fists apart, which means bend the knees as much as you need to. Drop your 2 hands between your 2 feet and then fold. You can hold opposite elbows. If you have long hair, it kind of feels nice to pull your own hair to the floor. It just releases the scalp, and you can feel this nice tractioning down your back. So not even long hair, even short hair enough to grab. You can grab your own hair and pull it down. Sway, shake, bounce, flutter, let the tongue fall out. Letting go of any more tension in the forehead and the jaw. For one more breath in. Then out. Release the arms that you've taken. And then on a slow count, you're gonna roll up to stand. But every time you breathe in, stop moving and feel the inhale fill up the backs of your lungs. And then exhale, continue to roll like you're stacking coins. Stop on your breath ins. This will take a few seconds. And then exhale, continue to roll. Keep it going super slow. Breathing in to stop. Breathing out to keep moving until you're standing tall. Take your time. Yeah. Once you're up, roll your shoulders up, back and down. Landing with your arms down by your sides and the palms face and the energy dripping out of your fingertips. And then even here, turning the outer arms in, turn your thumbs back.
a little bit more than the rest of your hands. So you feel this rotation. You move the whole arm from the armpit. Feeling that broadening across your chest. Stay with it. I'm just watching you. Anchoring down through the four corners of your feet. So good. Lift up the backs of your thighs. Lift up the backs of your calves. Beautiful. Good. And from that place, inhale, lift your arms up and lift your gaze up. Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, hinge at your hips and dive down to fold. Uttanasana. Palms to your two shins, half lift. Exhale, fold again, let it go. From the four corners of your feet, rise, lift the arms, lift the gaze. Exhale, palms to a prayer at your chest. Good. Standing tall at the back of your mat, lift your right knee hip height. You can hold your knee with your shin with your hands, pulling the knee up hip height. Yep. And then lift your arms up. Kick your right leg forward and lunge your right foot to the very middle of your mat. Bring your hands to a prayer at your chest and find that warrior three shape that you started to do in tabletop. Bend the right knee as much as you need to so that you can lift the inner left thigh up and reach the crown of your head forward, forward, forward. Take a breath in. On your exhale, stand on your right leg. Lift your left knee up hip height. Maybe hold on to the shin for a moment. Feel this compression at the left hip crease. And then bring your hands to a prayer. Kick your left foot forward, lift the thigh, and lunge your left foot to the very top of your mat. Right leg back behind you, warrior three. Hands staying in prayer for these first two. Thumbs at the center of your chest. Kick through your heel, flex through your toes, reach to the crown of your head, maybe bending the left knee, lifting up out of the left thigh. Take a breath in. And then stand with your 2 feet at the top of your mat and lift your arms high. Inhaling, little back bend from the back body. Exhale through a prayer, arms down by your sides. Reset, now you're standing at the top of your mat. Either bring your toes exactly together with your ankles a little bit apart, or separate your feet your own hips distance. Standing tall, inhale, lift the arms up, lift the gaze up. Exhale, hinge at the hips and dive down. Inhale, palms to shins, half lift. Exhale, plant your palms and then step your right foot back so you're in a lunge with your left knee down to the ground. Drop your left knee to the floor. Point your left toes and interlace your hands up on your right thigh. Sorry, if I said you're dropping your right, I step your right foot back so your left knee will be in front. Right knee is back, left knee is in front. Good. And then scrub the skin of your left thigh forward. I'll mirror you. Take your hands interlaced and then sweep them forward, 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 and up. Keep pressing the heels of your palms up and side bend yourself over to the left. Turn your chin to look under your right armpit. That's it. One breath in. On your breath out, come back up through center. Circle your hands into a fist at your low back. So interlace all 10 fingers into the webbing. I'll turn around so you can see it's like this. And then keeping your hands interlaced, punch your fists down to the floor as you lead your whole pelvis forward, navel forward, sternum forward to lift the prop of the chest up. Exhale, release your hands down, tuck your right toes, lift your hips, and step it back, down dog. Inhale, pull forward to a plank pose, and then hold on a count of 5, lower to your belly. Bend the elbows for 4, 3, 2, 1. Forehead down. Zip up your legs, creating like one solid tail. Draw the wrists back, hug the elbows in, lift the shoulders up, and then glide the head forward for your first baby cobra. Exhale, lower down, push back. Child's pose. Feet together, knees wide. Reaching the arms forward. Child's pose, I'm just watching. Yeah. Good, you can rock your forehead side to side. Finding the breath in the backs of your lungs. And then keep your head down, but activate your child's pose by reaching your arms a little more forward. Tent up the fingertips and lift the elbows. So really reach the arms. Lift the elbows so that you feel like the two arms are lit up.
Forward in between your hands, and then
you're gonna walk to the right on the floor. Reach over to the right. Carve your left outer hip back. Breathe into your left side lung, filling it up with love, with air. Take one more inhale. And exhale. Back through center, reach the arms forward and to the left, and carve your right outer hip back, breathing into your right side body. Full breath in. Full breath out. Reach forward, arms come through center, and then drop the elbows down and slide through like a snake onto your belly to your baby cobra. Second set, maybe a little bit higher this time. Hugging the elbows in, but maybe lifting the palms up. Take a breath in. Exhale, hands down, push back from a tabletop, downward facing dog. Lift your right leg up on the breath in. Exhale, draw your knee to your nose. Twice more. Inhale the right leg back. Exhale, knee to your nose, maybe all the way up to your forehead. Once more. Inhale the right leg back. Exhale, knee to your nose, lunge your foot through to your thumb and drop your left knee down. So now you're in your lunge with your right knee at 90 and your left knee down to the ground. Point your left toes and interlace your hands up on your right thigh. And do your interlacing the weird way, just other thumb on top. Scrub the skin of your right thigh forward. Keep your hands interlaced, flip your wrists towards the front of the room and then up towards the sky. Press the heels of your palms up so that you feel like your whole bottom ribs are being lifted up off of your waist, and then go over to the right. Turn your chin to look under your right armpit. That's it. One breath. Exhale, come back up through center. Sweep your arms back behind you and interlace your hands into a fist the weird way, other thumb on top. Punch your fist down, prop your chest up, but lead your hips forward, navel forward, sternum forward to lift up and arc back. Exhale, release, hands down. Tuck your left toes, lift your knee, and this time step your feet together at the top of your mat. Fold forward. Palms to your two shins, half lift. Exhale, fold, let it go. Inhale, rise, lift the arms up, lift the gaze up. Stay standing, exhale, anchor your prayer to your chest, and then arms down by your sides. Good. Palms facing forward, energy out of your fingertips. Turn your thumbs back a little bit more than the rest of your hands and feel that outer armpit wrapping in so that your whole arm turns from the shoulder joint. That's it, I'm just watching. Stand nice and tall, feeling into this mountain pose like you are standing tall at the top of a mountain. Beautiful. Inhale, sweep your arms out and up. Exhale, hinge at the hips, dive to fold. Inhale, palms to your shins, half lift. Exhale, hands down, step your left foot back. Drop the knee, point your toes, and reach your arms forward, out, and up right away. It's the first lunge we were ever in. You should have your right knee bent at 90 and your arms lift up over your head. Take a breath in. Exhale, T-twist now. Reach your left arm forward and your right arm back behind you. Reach your left arm forward, right arm back. So nice. Flip your left palm to face up towards the sky, and then lead your left arm up and over your head, tucking your back toes if you would like to. If you want, you can tuck your toes and grab for your back heel with your right hand. Left arm reaches over your ear. Good. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to frame your foot. Tuck your back toes, lift your knee, step it back. Downward facing dog. Little bend of the knees, tilting the tailbone and the butt bones up, but dropping the heel bones down. Inhale, pull forward to a plank pose. In one piece, on a count of 5, exhale, lower to your belly, elbows in. 4, 3, 2, 1. Forehead down. Inhaling, widen your hands wider than your mat so that you're coming into a gecko cobra. Tent the fingertips, turn your elbows up, and then inhale, come up for your gecko cobra. Exhale from the center of your chest, pull yourself forward and down. And keep going with your own breath. Inhale, you lift yourself up, undulating up. Exhale, sternum forward and down. Take like 3 more. You can come up and down center, or you can play with twisting and dropping one shoulder and one ear down. Last time, come center, and then down center. Forehead to the floor, plant your palms back by your low ribs. Hug the elbows in. Tuck your 10 toes and then engage your legs now. So like in child's pose, when you lifted the elbows, now you lift the knees. Feel your 2 legs light up. Kick back through your heels. Take a breath in. And then exhale, push up to a high plank pose. Take an inhale there, kick through your heels, reach through your head. And exhale, lift your hips high, downward facing dog. Left leg up on the breath in. Exhale your left knee to your nose. Twice more, inhale it back. Exhale, knee to your nose. Maybe forehead, once more, inhale it back. Exhale, knee to your nose, step your foot through to your thumb, find your low lunge, and then drop your right knee down. Point your right toes, reach your arms forward, out, and up, finding this second set on this side. Lift the bottom ribs and then T-twist the right arm forward, the left arm back. Yeah, really reach the right hand forward, palm flips up. And then lead with your right hand, reaching forward, then up, then arcing back. Maybe tucking your right toes to grab a hold of the right heel with your left hand. Keep turning your left inner knee forward rather than letting it knock in. Really nice adjustment, Josh. One more breath in. Exhale, lead with the right arm forward, hands down to frame your foot. Lift your back knee and step it forward, top of your mat. Fold. Half lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Inhale, rise, lift the arms, lift the gaze. Exhale, hands to a prayer. Nice, tree pose. Lift your right knee up, hip height. Butterfly your right knee out. And then use your right hand to place your ankle wherever you want it. It can be right up in the groin. It can be on your calf. It can be like a kickstand on the floor, just not on your knee joint. And then wherever your foot is, press the bone of your foot into the bone of your leg and the bone of your leg back into your foot as much as you press the hands together. Thumbs lifting your sternum up. Collarbones broad, so feel like your right collarbone pulls a little right, your left collarbone pulls a little left. And then if you want to change your arms, maybe you grow your branches, lifting your gaze. You can even hook your thumbs and side bend over to the right. Really nice. Bringing your hands back to a prayer at your chest. Guide your right knee forward, kick your right foot forward. And swing it back, warrior 3, just for a moment. Kick through your right heel, reach through your head. And then right foot down, lift your left knee up. Left knee comes up. Butterfly your knee out. Place your foot on the inside of your right leg, above the knee, below the knee. Kick standing on the ground, whatever you're gonna do. Bone of foot presses into bone of leg as the bone of leg presses into foot, palm to palm. Thumbs lifting the sternum up so you feel nice and broad through your chest. And then if you did it on the other side, take your arms anywhere else you'd like. Yeah, if you're lifting the arms, feel that lift of the bottom ribs. Beautiful. Side bending if you did it on the other side. Come back through center, hands to a prayer. Guide your left knee forward, kick your left foot forward, lift the thigh. And then just for like 3 breaths, swing your left leg back, warrior 3, any arms you want. Kick through the heel, reach through the head. You can reach forward or back. That's it. 1, inhale. Exhale, feet together, arms high. 1 last time, little back bend here. Breathe in, lift up. And then exhale, dive down and fold. Palms to your two shins, look forward, half lift. Plant your palms on the exhale, step, step, or hop your feet back from a plank, optional vinyasa. So you can do plank chaturanga, up dog, down dog, or if you don't want to do chaturanga today, just skip the vinyasas and hold your downward facing dog. Really nice. Bend your knees in your dog and then stick your butt a little bit higher up, like the heels of your butt are yearning for the ceiling, but the heels of your feet anchor you further down to the ground. Really nice, Mary and Max. And then try to rip your mat in half. So it's like your thumbs and the thumb mound of your palm presses the mat forward, but the big toes of your feet and the big toe mounds pull the mat back. That's it. Lift your right leg up on the breath in. Exhale, bend the knee now and open up the hip and take really big circles with it. Bend the knee, dropping the heel to your seat, and like you're stirring a pot, like really open up through your hip and stir around your knee, your ankle, your whole leg here. Good. Look forward, re-extend the right leg straight out from the hip. Draw your knee to your nose and then step your foot through to your thumb. Warrior two. Ground the left heel down, open up the arms and settle in. Yeah. Beautiful. Bend the right knee all the way towards your right pinky toe. And then shift the weight a little further back into your left heel. Yeah. Flip your palms so that 10 fingers turn up towards the sky. And then like you're pressing two walls away from you, really press the right palm forward and the left palm back. This is a stretch for your heart, for your pericardium. 2 more breaths. Finding the weight more into your left foot than in the right, even if it's just in your imagination. 1 more, inhale. And exhale, straighten your 2 legs, lift the arms up, turn your right toes in, turn your left toes out, and then bend the left knee and find warrior 2 on this side. Bend into your left knee a lot. Dig down through your right heel, spiral your left hip forward and to the left so you can see your big toe inside of your knee. And then on this side, flip your 2 palms to face up. So this is for the lungs again. The thumbs turn back, the pinkies turn up. You're feeling the lungs flip forward to the front of your chest. 2 more breaths. Gaze is over your left middle finger, but you know what's going on in your right strong back arm. 1 more inhale. Exhale, this time straighten the left leg. Flip your left palm, lead with it, leaning it over your head, and then half bind your right arm around your front left hip. So the back of your right hand reaches back. Lean into your right forearm, lean back. Keep reaching your left arm back. Breathing into your left side lung. And feel, if you feel like you're crunching in your right side waist, come out of it a little bit, bringing your hips maybe more forward. Yes, so nice, Rachel. 1 breath in. Exhale, bend the knee, drop your left forearm to your thigh, unbind your right arm and reach it over your ear. So you're in this supported, extended side angle. The left forearm grazes the hip open, you're digging down through the right heel, and you turn to look under your right armpit. Turn the left shoulder head to the left. 1 breath in. Exhale, dig down through both heels, straighten both legs, turn your 10 toes forward so all 10 toes are parallel. Lift the arms up, and then circle them into a fist at your low back. Punch your fists down, prop your chest up, lead with the center of your chest, and fold down. Finding symmetry in your 2 legs, weight is a little forward, head drops down. Feel that the inner heels wrap back, that the inner knees wrap forward. Your butt bones tilt up, but the crown of your head heavies down. Two more breaths. One more inhale. Exhale, punch back to lift your chest up halfway. And then release your hands down to the floor so you're in your half lift. Look forward, breathe in. And reframe your right foot back to the top of your mat on the breath out, all 10 toes forward. Plant your left palm down to the ground. Twist your right arm up to the sky. And then step your right foot back. I'll mirror you. Step your right foot back to a side plank. Either stack your right foot exactly on top of your left, or drop your left knee and shin down so you're in that supported variation again. But you're in your side plank on your on your left hand. Take a breath in. Exhale, your right arm swims forward and down. Make your way however you would like to get to a down dog. That can be an optional plank chaturanga. Maybe you wave up dog, down dog, flushing it out, or you just hold your down dog for like 5 breaths. Bending at the knees, tilting at the pelvis. Lungs back towards your thighs, thighs back to the back wall. Ears in line with the biceps, and then turn the triceps more to the back. Good, float your left leg up on the breath in. Exhale, bend the knee, open up your hip and move it around, really moving through the knee, the hip, the ankle, get through the whole hip joint there. Dropping your heel towards your seat. Good, re-extend the left leg long, look forward. Draw your left knee to your nose and then lunge your foot through to your thumb. You're coming up for warrior 2. Ground the right heel down, open up the arms and settle in. Warrior 2 on your left. Yeah, your left knee is bent, good. Drop the shoulders, reach your wrists apart, and then flip your palms so that the 10 fingers turn up. It's the pericardium stretch first for this one. Push the walls away from you, feeling that stretch across your chest. Bend into the left knee, dig down into your right heel. Full breath in. Full breath out. Inhale, straighten your legs, lift the arms up, turn your left toes in. Turn your right toes out, bend the right knee, warrior 2. Flip your palms to face up so that the thumbs point down, the pinkies point up. Feeling now your lungs flip forward away from the back tissues of the body where they live. And maybe you can access a deeper breath here. Gazing over your right hand, but knowing that your left leg and your left arm are there to anchor you. Full inhale. And exhale. Straighten your right leg, lead with your right arm, and lift up and over your head, half binding the left arm around you so the top of your left hand wraps around the outer hip. And we're using this as a boundary. So lean back into your bound arm and then create more space in your left hip as you breathe into your right side lung. Yeah. One breath in. Exhale, rebend the right knee, draw your forearm to your thigh, left arm over your head, unbinding. See if I'm the supported extended side angle. And then use the forearm to draw the knee to the right. You're opening up through your hip. The only way that your knee actually moves is by opening up the hip. And then turn your chin up to your left armpit, turn your right lung to the sky, and breathe into your left side body for a full inhale. And exhale. Dig down through your heels, straighten the legs, lift the arms up, turn your 10 toes parallel. Circle your hands into a fist at the low back, interlace the hands the weird way, so just opposite thumb on top, punch down, chest up, and then fold. Weight forward into the balls of your feet. If you have the wrists closed here, see what it feels like to open them. And if you have the wrists open, see what it feels like to close them. Just changing the arms, seeing the difference in the sensations of this shape. Inner heels back, inner knees forward, DNA spirals of your legs. One breath in. Exhale, punch back to lift your chest and head up halfway. And then hands down, look forward. And frame your left foot back to the front of your mat. All 10 toes forward. Press down through your right palm, twist up through your left hand, lean back, and then lean into your right hand so you can stack your left leg on top and find your side plank. Yeah, now you're on your right hand. Lift your bottom hip up. Good. One inhale. Exhale, left arm forward. Make your way however you'd like to get there, through your vinyasa or not. Downward facing dog. So nice. Look forward on the breath in. Step or hop your feet to the top of your mat on the breath out. Half lift, breath in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise, lift the arms, lift the gaze. Exhale, palms through a prayer. So nice. Chair pose. Inhale, bend the knees, sit the butt low, lift the arms high. And then sit into your chair, but bring your hands to a prayer. Lift your right knee up and butterfly it open for a figure 4 chair. Yeah. Perk your right seat up a little bit higher. So notice if you're just sinking into your left hip like this, try to lift the right butt up higher. And then bring your right hand to your right knee and your left hand to your left heel. Keep perking your seat up, but leading your chest forward and forward and forward. And then maybe your hands find the ground, or you have an arm balance, or you're bringing blocks underneath your hands, or you're holding a coffee table, letting your head hang heavy. If you are dropping the head, you can start to feel like what it feels like to straighten the left knee just a little bit, but keep perking your right seat up. We're all gonna meet with the hands down eventually, so take your time.
You guys hear me better now? Good. Re-extend the right leg straight out behind you and find a warrior 3 with your hands down. So you're supporting your warrior 3. And then open your hip up and find an Ardha Chandrasana, peeling your right arm back. Yeah. Good. Stacking your shoulders, stacking your wrists. Beautiful. Lean back more, Josh, so you can feel like your right chest is open over your left. Yep. Good. Landing a warrior 2. Push off your left leg and land with your right leg back behind you. Warrior 2. Good. Reverse your warrior on your breath in. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to frame your foot. Step it back to a plank pose. Drop your right knee and shin to the ground. Lift your left arm up. Find your supported side plank that we started in. Your right hand is down. And then float your left leg up. Bend the left knee and grab the heel or the top of the ankle with your left hand like Chapasana. Kick the foot away from you, bow the chest open. You're on your right knee and shin and your right hand. Good. Release the foot. Left arm forward and down. Downward facing dog. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, step or float your feet to the top. Half lift, inhale. Fold, exhale. Inhale, rise to stand. Exhale, prayer to your heart. Lift your left knee and shin up, chair pose first. Bend the knees at the butt low, reach the arms high. Palms to a prayer. Now lift your left knee and shin up and find your figure 4 chair. Thumbs lifting the sternum. Palm to palm. Sit low, but perk your left seat up high. And then bring your right hand to your right heel, your left hand to your left knee. And find yourself hinging your hips back and leading your heart forward. Hips back, heart forward, hips back, heart forward. Until eventually your hands find the floor or your blocks or your dog. Something. Perking your pelvis up. Yep, really nice, Max. Whatever you're doing, in the next 3 breaths, we're gonna land with the hands down. Beautiful, Ashley. Drop the head though. Drop your head, Ashley. Yeah, good. One more breath. Nice, Jake. On your breath out, hands down. Unravel your left leg back so you're in your supported warrior 3. And then open up your left hip and peel your left arm up so you're in your half moon, your Ardha Chandrasana. Stacking your left side on the floor underneath the right side. Turn your chin to look up under your right armpit. Wrap your left lung to the sky. Yeah. Good. Land in a warrior 2. Lunge your left foot back. Bend the right knee, settle. Reverse your warrior. Inhale, right palm leads. Exhale, cartwheel your hands down to frame your foot. Find your plank pose. Drop your left knee and shin down. Ground the right heel, peel your right arm up, and find that lifted right leg to take a Chapasana version. Bend the right knee, take your hand to your ankle, kick the foot away from you, lead your chest open towards the side wall, the windows, whatever you're looking at. Good. One breath. Exhale, release right foot down. Left arm up and over, your right arm up and over your head. Make your way back to your down dog. Last little bit of effort here. Pull forward to a plank pose. Exhale, lower all the way to your belly, elbows in, forehead down. And then walk your arms forward. I'm just gonna turn towards you and find a Sphinx pose so that you're on your elbows, you're on your forearms. Yeah. So your forearms are down to the ground. You're sitting upright on your forearm with your legs back behind you. Here, I'll show you from the side. Like this. Turn your right palm into the middle of your mat. Bend the left knee, kick your heel to your seat, and then reach your left arm up, back, and around for your ankle. And then pull your foot in a little closer towards your seat, pressing your right forearm down so that you're not just dumping into your right side and falling and leaning. You're pulling the foot in, but you're pressing the thumb down to lift the chest up. Good, and then switch, left foot down. Turn your left palm in, bend the right knee. Reach your right arm up, back, and around. Grab through your foot, pulling it in towards you, but kicking it away. Pressing the left forearm to the floor to lift your chest up. One breath in. Exhale, release. Right arm down. Make your way into your Sphinx pose, and if you want to take it to a seal, straighten the arms, lifting the elbows, squeezing your glutes just enough that you feel like you're not crunching in the low back, just to support, but not like this power comes from the glutes. Power comes from your legs, so press down through the top of your 10 toes. And then bend the elbows and lower your right ear down to the mat. Right ear down. Arms down into a cactus on the floor. Release for a moment, maybe a little swaying of the hips side to side. And then bring your forehead to the floor. Extend your arms back behind you with your 10 fingernails down to the ground. And then inhale, lift your head up, lift your chest up, lift your legs up, but keep your fingernails down. So your arms are back behind you, your fingernails down to the ground, but you're lifting up the inner thighs, lifting up through the crown of your head, lengthening forward and back. One more breath in. On the breath out, keep your head and legs lifted, and now reach your arms out like an airplane, right to the right, left to the left. Crown of the head telescopes forward, inner heels pull back. Take one more breath in. Exhale, deflate, bend the elbows, left ear down. Maybe a little swaying of the hips side to side, or just stillness. Coming into bow pose, forehead to the floor. Bend the knees, reach your arms back, and then grab for both feet with both hands. If you don't want to do bow pose, which is coming up like this, you can do a locust again, which was the fingernails down and lifting the head and legs up, maybe reaching forward, maybe taking your hands into a fist. But I'm going to talk you through the bow. So forehead down, bend the knees, grab a hold of the tops of your feet, starting together, forehead down. Take an inhale through your nose. Out of the mouth, exhale. Seal your lips, breathe in, normal. And then exhale, go for it. Kick the feet back to lift your head, your neck, your chest, your whole body up off of the ground, trying to balance on the low abdomen or on the pubic bone. And see what it feels like to rock it a little forward and a little back. We're gonna do one more set, so take one more inhale. And then deflate, arms down, right ear down. Exhale. Taking this moment of rest. Taking these back bends so that you can access deeper breaths in the backs of your lungs, that you move the energy there. Second time, last time, forehead down, bend the knees, grab for the tops of your feet. Maybe this time switch your grip and grab for the big toe sides of your feet. Take an inhale. Exhale, go for it. Kick your feet back. Crown of the head reaches forward as you try to bring the feet towards your head and your head towards your feet while pulling everything apart. Breathing into the belly, the low abdomen. One inhale. Exhale, deflate, left ear down, arms down, release. Forehead to the ground. Push back from a tabletop. One last down dog. Lifting your hips up, bending the knees. If you want one last vinyasa, you can take it. And then lower your knees down and make your way to sit comfortably again, either in your virasana or cross-legged. You can put a blocker or blanket underneath your pelvis. So after all of those back bends, you might feel like a lot has come up for you. You might feel more energized than you were before. Maybe more tired than you were before. Close the eyes and just check in with yourself, check in with your body and see if the sensations are any different. If your breath feels fuller, like you can feel the breath in your toes or in the forehead. Keep your eyes closed or softly gaze down. Lift the arms up into the sky on diagonals with your palms facing in, fingers curling in. Take an inhale through your nose. Exhale out of the mouth. Seal your lips, breathe in halfway. And then start to exhale, exhale, exhale. Navel pulls in, so the breath pumps out, out, out. Focus just on the breath out. The breath in comes naturally. So it's Kapalabhati, out, out, out. Navel pulls in and up, in and up, in and up. Breath flushes out, out, out. We're moving this energy, we're moving the breath from the lower body all the way out like a spiral to the crown of your head. Keep it going. 30 more. 20. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, hook your thumbs above your head. Hold your breath at full capacity. Quick sip of air. 2 more. Open up, exhale, drop the arms. Drop your gaze. Blink the eyes open onto the floor in front of you. Bring your left arm straight out to the side and your right hand into the middle of your chest. And just start to tap right there, right at the center of your sternum. This is your thymus gland. This is the center of immunity. This is what we want to bolster. This is what we want to strengthen. Just feel that place right in the center of your chest, right at the sternum, in between your lungs. And then hold still. We're going to do similar breath work. It's going to be inhales and exhales in and out of the nose, similar kind of pumping the breath, but you focus evenly on the breath in and out. So I'm going to start doing it, and when you're ready, you can find it. So it'll be inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Go for it when you're ready. You're just fanning out the heart, in and out of the nose, but you're inhaling and exhaling even. Fanning at the heart, feeling the breath, taking in what you want to take in, expressing out whatever you want to let go, whether it's fear or negativity or worry, let it go, out, out, in and out, in and out. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, lift the arms above your head, hook your thumbs, hold your breath. Quick sip. 2 more. Open exhale, drop the arms, drop your gaze. Blink your eyes open onto the ground and then come to lie down on the back. Bend the knees, plant your feet. Lift your right leg up into the air and interlace your hands behind your right thigh. Even if you can grab your calf, even if you can grab your toes, just do the thigh. Because it's not so much a hamstring stretch as we're just neutralizing through the back after all of that work. Flex your right foot over your left thigh. And then change your arm so the right arm goes in between your leg. You're lifting your left foot up. And interlace your hands behind your left thigh, pulling your left thigh in and wrapping your right hip out. Releasing the legs down and switch. Lift your left leg up. Interlace your hands behind your left thigh. Kick up through your left heel just to neutralize. And then flex your left foot over your right thigh. Change your arms. Weave your left arm in between your legs, your right arm around, and then pull your right thigh in as you wrap your left hip out. Good. Release your feet down. And then butterfly your knees open for Supta Baddha Konasana. This is a nice place to put blocks underneath each thigh, or if you don't have blocks, use pillows. If you have nothing, it's okay to just leave the knees open, but know that that's going to be a little bit more of a strain. Even if you feel like it feels like nothing now, over time, keeping your knees hovered like that is going to be a little too much. It's going to pull the muscles away from the hip socket. So give yourself support if you can. Supta Baddha Konasana. And close your eyes. Make yourself warm and comfortable. This is your Shavasana. Your hands can be somewhere on your body or on the ground. Knowing that after all of that effort, there's this metaphor that your asana work, the physical practice, all of that effort in the poses that you did, it's like you've molded this cup out of clay. And then your pranayama, your breath work, all of the subtle body work is like filling that cup. While your shavasana, your meditation, allows you to drink from it. So nothing left to do here but be held and drink it in. Come back into your room, hearing sounds first before moving. And little movements with your fingers and toes. Extend your two legs out. Lift your arms up and just stretch. Pointing your toes forward, reaching your fingertips back. Pull yourself apart. Gather your knees into your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. And at first, just let your knees drop over to the left and take your twist to the right. And bring your knees over to the right, take your twist to the left. Roll over onto your right side and make your way up to sit comfortably one last time. Palms into a prayer at your chest, eyes cast down or closed. Inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Raise your thumbs up towards your face, bowing your head down into your practice and into whatever it holds for you. Namaste.